Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the post-market analysis. Today is Sunday, and it's at 4:19 p.m. So we'd like to kind of do a review and then see where market going to go. So Friday is like it's kind of like what I talked about on Thursday. It broke above. And then it had been able to break above 5,005, and then from there it had been kind of like it has a minor pullback at around like 11 o'clock, and but it had been able to kind of stay above like 5,005, and it's a slowly and kind of going all the way to 5,030. So feel like kind of slow, but it eventually went there, and there was some kind of volatility kicking. Um, but it had been able to kind of close above like a 5,025, which is the target that I talked about like on Thursday's post-market analysis. Now we have to go from here, and what I see is market. The run on Friday is very strong, and it keep going up, and the retrace is pretty shallow in many in many sense. And I would say the most significant part is that it was able to close above 5,025. And if we look at here, there could be lots of reason there for it to close below 5,025, and especially when you look at it, it pulled back down to here pretty kind of almost 5,020 here. So to me, I think that's a indication that market is very strong and it want to continue to run. It seems like people kind of are looking ahead for Monday, even though over the weekend, and still pretty optimistic for coming week, and not really a concern, say, for Monday. Now, what's going to play out on Monday? And what I believe the market will certainly try to challenge this 5,030 again. Is if we say it's able to get a footing above there, and later if we say it's able to go above 5,035, and very likely it's going to cross 5,040. And if it crosses above like 5,040, then very likely it will be challenging 5,015. And then who knows, it may get all the way to 5,060. Yeah, that's only about like a 35 points move from this like a 5,025 level. So that's very reasonable for the market to move in a day. And on the downside, for sure, it want to kind of challenge this 5,025, and it could be easily just to go below here. But I would stay long as long as it can stay above 5,020. And if we say on the futures side, if we say if that corresponding level or mark here, so I have already realigned this corresponding level to align with the levels on the SPX. And to me, I think that as long as it can stay above 5,037, uh, that this could likely be overnight low. And if we say it could, that's the low for overnight, very likely it will kind of come back up and go trying to stomp to the upside. And if say it break below here, and it could easily come back down to 5,022 level. This is the futures level. And the corresponding 5,000 level on future is a 5,017 and 39. So I would say this would be very strong level. Um, so essentially coming back to SPX, and on the downside, if say it broke below 5,020, it could come back to test this 5,005 and even 5,000 level here. So we shall see what's going to happen, what's going to play out tomorrow. That's the important level and review of the Friday's run. And let's go to look at the calendar. So for tomorrow, it seems like nothing really until 11 o'clock. There's a consumer inflation expectation that could move the market. And then treasury auctions at 11:30. The tricky part is that there are two Fed speakers again, and it has been lately lots of like a Fed speech. But I feel like, I don't know, people maybe ignoring them, but we don't know. It seems like Friday the reason it was able to break up because there was some revision of uh, the inflation or something. I'm not sure exactly, but it seems like there's some revision for the last month. So that got market kind of excited. And will this Fed speech kind of freak out some of the sentiments, the bullish sentiment or not? Um, it's it's hard to know. I think so this is from Fed Kashikari, and then 2 o'clock have a monthly budget statement. Uh, that's the things kind of tied to like US. And Monday, I think they're moving 30 points, around 30 points. That's a pretty reasonable, and we shall see kind of how that's going to play out. Flipping ahead on Tuesday, it seems like something really important here is about that core inflation um, number will come out, and yeah, have CPI and those things. So how market going to act or behave on Monday? And there'll be something pretty interesting. It's like typically over the weekend, people will come back and will sit down and reflect and reflect the market movements. And so on Monday, they will be taking actions. So there could be lots of like different like cross currents. What I mean is lots of different opinions will come into the market, and really Monday tend to be a melting pot uh, of the for the market for all different kind of ideas. So It could be just chopping around and going up here, going to say, let's say kind of 5,040, and then probably it freak out, or probably even say call the challenge it is a 5,035. Uh, could be, and that would release the bullish kind of sentiment and all those energy let go out, and then we'll be slamming down and getting below 5,020 and going all the way down to 5,005 and even challenge 5,000. Considering the CPI release on Tuesday, I won't be surprised people could be taking the profit, and market probably would like to those probably could going to take out the energy from the market and then wait for Tuesday to make another run again. So that seems like a reasonable scenario to me. One other scenario, of course, it may be people already know that yeah, CPI nowadays is going to only going to come down, and it may be kind of ignoring whatsoever, and will be kind of like a running uh, front running that like a CPI number. So that could be going to push up to all the way to 5,050, and I don't know. I just feel like it may that may be another spot to close tomorrow, and here 5,050. It's going to be fun for market to make a decision for Tuesday's run, and then trying to storm like say 5,100, and that sounds crazy, but from the number perspective, it's not crazy, and it's very doable, and market is able to do that. That's my take for tomorrow, and so one scenario could be kind of targeting here 5,050. The other one could be like a 5,000, and it would be interesting to see how tomorrow going to play out. And yeah, hopefully this is helpful, and it's been pretty helpful for me, and it brings lots of clarity for me about the market structure, where it can go, what it can do. Um, thank you uh, for watching, and if you have not subscribed to the channel, and please go ahead to subscribe, and also make your comments here, and give me feedback, and that would be great. Wish you all the best, and may the energies be with you. Thank you.